Now I would like to work on some educate learner free lab. And first of all, you just come here and then click on the feature, click on the lab。咁我哋而家玩下啲 educate 嘅 lab 啦，咁咪 log 咗 in 之後撳 lab 啦。Let's take the first one is the storage one。咁啊第一個玩下 storage 啦。Just click on it and you can select your language and I pick English。咁啊揀翻英文啦。Okay. It popped you up into a this is Vocadium similar to academic 咁同 academic 嗰一樣都係 Vocadium 個 lab 嚟嘅。You click on the modules and then it's do we have the it really is getting started is a guideline but we just work on the lab we just try you just click on this one I click the control and then click on 撳咗 control 就 click 個 lab 啦 pop 到個出嚟啦 and then you load the getting start window 咁啊呢個and then 而家 load 到 you will load the lab screen 咁啊撳住個 control 個 pop 咗再 click 一 click 跟住就 click and then you get back to click on the lab guide 咁啊翻轉頭撳翻個 lab guide 啦咁可以俾你兩個 screen 咁做 Okay, I think this is the lab environment is very similar to academic one. Okay, just start the lab. 咁我哋嘢照舊啦 start 個 lab 啦 close the terminal. Just keep the meet me here. We start the lab, close the terminal. And here's the lab guide, but it's not like a PDF here, but it seems to be, yeah, this is the lab guide. And 個 lab guide 喺度啦 and this is a PDF version. But I think you can review this the screen here. 咁應該同呢度一樣，所以其實都唔使睇個 lab guide. Yeah, the lab is ready. 咁啊 ready 咗啦，咁你就 click on database，click on database. And you see this is the console, management console. All the step is here, so it is just straightforward. You are just running the lab here and just follow the guideline. 咁我哋 lab 喺度啦，咁我哋就照做啦。咁啊 guideline 都喺度。Okay, just split the screen into two. Yes, this is better to have a dual monitor here. Yes. Okay, we're working on a getting started with Amazon SV。咁我哋就而家做一個 lab 叫Amazon SV 嘅 lab 啦。咁其實就重點就係應該會做個 HTML 嘅網站，就擺住個 static web page。The target is that you will use Amazon SV bucket as a static website for in this lab. And we just the overview is to create a bucket and then set up the bucket static website setting and then put the index HTML or something and just try some of SV function。咁啊，其實佢呢個 bucket 跟住整網站，跟住就試一啲 SV 嘅 function 啦，冇乜特別嘢。好 ，let's continue the lab exercise. You will need to be here, start the lab already, and then click on AWS already, and now it's in task one。咁其實上面係做晒㗎，就點 task one 啦。Okay, come to here, you need to find the prefix SV。咁我哋揾個 SV 嘅服務。You click on the search will be faster。咁通常撳個 search 就打 SV。Since there is many AWS services, it's easier for you to just use a search button for you look for a service。咁啊好多服務嘅 search 就快啲啦。Okay, and yeah。just click on the create bucket on here。咁我哋咧，因為第一次用咧，就 create bucket 已經喺度個新 account。But if you is not a new account, the create bucket button may not be here. You need to go to the bucket, and then you will see the create bucket here. If your account is not new， 如果你唔係新 account 咧，你就要撳個 bucket 就 create bucket 咁樣。咁係一樣嘅啫。Let's click on create bucket, and you need to create a unique random bucket name。嗱，咁啊，你一定要整一個唔撞嘅 bucket 名嘅，因為咧其實係一個 domain 嚟嘅，會 map 翻做一個 subdomain 咁 Amazon 上面。Since the bucket name will map into a subdomain under AWS, so you need to have the unique domain name for the bucket. Unique name for the bucket actually is a subdomain in AWS. Okay, just create a website something, and you just here and then hyphen something random. you can use English, you can is a number just so it's wrong maybe I'm not sure size 1 2 3 yeah 咁你求其整個嘢啦，總之 make sure 冇咁易撞咗你 create 唔到。Okay, now we got a bucket name here. It's just random one, but probably you may use a student ID here. Okay. Now this another step is go to the ACL and ACL here. We will enable the ACL. This one is the legacy one. 咁咧，其實而家咧，佢嗰個做法就同你講要 enable 嘅 ACL。咁呢啲咧，其實就唔係而家嗰個年代做嘅，即係其實就 legacy，即係舊時就 default 就會開咗。咁其實而家唔好 recommend 你咁開嘅。因為咧。其實個問題就係因為我哋唔想逐個 file 或者逐個 object 去 configure 個 permission， 因為如果你開咗 ACL 就會逐隻可以 set 啲嘢，咁其實唔係咁 prefer。The main reason is that by default this is something called legacy. In the past you are able to set up every AWS file inside the S bucket, so-called object, run by run. It's not a good idea for the long-term management. If you got a million of file, it will be very difficult for you to handle the permission. So this is recommend you disable it. But for this lab exercise, this is something maybe just want to learn something. But remember, this is legacy one is not recommend。咁記住呢啲舊嘢嚟嘅，不過咧我哋做咧咪就要做啦。咁你就 enable 翻個 ACL。咁你就 recommend 你同你講呢啲咧做個搞就唔好。我哋好 prefer 用一個 bucket policy，即係成個 bucket set。We are more preferable using the bucket policy to control the access of the object instead of one by one。因為逐隻搞唔係咁好。咁bucket owner preferred。咁try the object ownership and then the bucket ownership。bucket owner preferred。咁揀呢個啦。Now this is something interesting. You may not think about that. You can let your friend to upload a file into your S3 bucket. Then the owner of the file originally is your friend. This is something quite interesting story. Then you are not able to do some modify on top of some train or something. In the bucket is you, but the file is owned by your friend. This is very complicated problem. So you set up that object ownership. It will train the logic. When the file upload into your bucket, it become your file, no longer is your friend。咁其實呢個咧就係一個 object ownership 一個歷史問題嚟。咁其實咧玩 Amazon 真係好搞笑，你就係有個 bucket 係你，因為你個 friend 擺個包入你個 bucket 度，即係第二個 AWS account 咯。咁其實一掟落嚟嘅時候咧，個 owner 係佢，咁其實咧就好麻煩嘅。之後你會發現咧，佢抌落嚟之後，你有機會改唔到啦、鏟唔到啦、delete 唔到，即係你掂唔到、set 唔到嘢啦。咁所以咧，其實你理論上咧就唔好搞到咁複雜啊，即係呢啲舊時問題。咁就話掟落嚟咧就唔該，就俾咗我，即係而家個 setting 啊，掟落嚟就你嘅。Okay, this one is something is better, but is much better in the past. Is very complicated. And okay, just remember. Bucket owner preferred. Just it means it's upload that is belong to you, it's owned by you, and we need to block the bucket setting here. We need to uncheck this one. 咁我哋要剔走佢，咁令到佢可以 public access. Otherwise, you will not able to create anything public if you have this checkbox. You just block or remove it, and As it's okay, we just ignore this setting。咁其實冇啊，因為其實本身就唔俾人掂嘅，因為其實好多時啲 file 出咗街出咗事，咁所以就有啲咁嘅 setting。你剔咗佢之後就一定出唔到街。咁你咁剔走就算㗎啦。But there is some more detail here. Is that it is depend on the new file. This you review one by one. Is think about is a course bucket upload or new file change the setting something like that. Just read it one by one. Is a detail, but just is very easy to understand。And 嗱，咁其實呢啲 detail 我唔講啦。咁其實咧就你望下之後就係講話你撳走咗之後會唔會喐到而家啲 file 定係新嘅 file 先Paya 跟住又話 course bucket 嗰啲會點嘅？你可以逐個睇研究個 case 嘅。Okay, you need to take this one. I acknowledge. This is maybe the problem in the future。咁其實呢個就係好 warning 嚟，因為其實真係好多人中招就抌咗啲 file 上就出街就 public 咗。Okay, we will use bucket versioning。Okay, we will use bucket versioning. It means that you will every time you update your file, you override it. It will keep all of the changes every time. And remember, you need to pay for it if you have a 1 GB file, you upload 10 times, it will become 10 GB。咁呢個版本控制，如果你開咗咧，其實個 point 就係佢會每一次好似 GitHub 咁冚上去，佢會 keep 晒嘅。咁其實你記住有錢嚟㗎，因為每個 version 都係要逐擊收錢，逐擊收錢。咁其實你如果你一個 file 1 G，你 upload 10次變咗10 G 嘅 storage，咁你要諗你要知呢件事情。OK，let's continue. And then we tag it. Add a tag here. We tag a tag department. And this is the bad practices. You need to tag everything so that you can have the cost allocation from your bill。咁其實咧落貼紙咧就呢個 tagging 貼紙咧其實好緊，好緊要嘅嘢嚟嘅。因為其實咧之後你要分擔，即係如果你唔貼咗啲貼紙落去話邊個 department 邊個人啊，即係邊個 project 啊，其實你 gen 單佢 gen 唔到。OK，I think we have done the overall setup. And this is all encryption. By default, you will encrypt everything in Amazon SV and using the key from AWS。咁啊，預設就咁，其實你乜都加密㗎啦，咁就用 Amazon 嗰條 managed key 啦，咁就係其下工嘅。咁但係咧，如果你想俾多啲錢，可以用自己嘅 key。If you have funding or you can use your own key or KMS from AWS and we'll ignore it here and just let it here。And bucket key by default you should enable it. It will make your bucket encryption much faster。咁啊，其實 bucket key 咧就係你可以簡單啲講叫 caching 咁咯。因為其實之前咧你每一次整嘅 file 咧佢都要揾 KMS 攞條 key。咁其實咧如果你用下邊呢隻咧要自己 pay 咁其實就好貴啊。咁啊，即係佢同埋即係你個 overhead 好大。咁但係如果你將嗰個 cache 嗰條 key 係即係好簡單，你整個 bucket key 嘅，佢唔係 cache 嘅，即係叫 hierarchy 多一個 level 咁嚟做。OK，let's continue for the setting and we'll ignore other and then we can create a bucket. But for interest, I expand the advanced setting for you. Advanced setting here, you can have the object lock. It's a disable people to modify your file, delete your file in certain period of time。咁其實開咗 advanced setting 咧，仲有一樣嘢叫 object lock 嘅。咁其實呢啲就好個人嘅，就 while runs read only，即係你要做啲 audit 性質嘅嘢啦。你唔想人哋鏟你啲 file。咁除咗 versioning 其實都 keep 咗㗎啦。咁但係咧你可以強制佢落咗乜幾落之後咧，咁其實佢仲多嘢搞嘅啫，lock 死佢你情形掂都掂唔到啦，你揾 AWS 救嘅要。OK，just don't touch it. Otherwise you need to call if something wrong here. You call AWS call support to help you. Create a bucket. Yes, we got your first Amazon SV bucket。咁你攞到你第一隻嘅 Amazon SV bucket 啦。Okay, just click on the bucket and then you will see the wheel here. You will see the detail setting。咁你撳落個 bucket 度，你有 detail setting。咁我哋咧就會 let's change some settings so that it become a web application。咁我哋變咗個 website setting。咁我哋整個 website。Let's come to here and then it should be in the static website setting. It's not here。And you should show all the properties. Okay, properties. And then you scroll down. You can see some of the settings. You can do it during the bucket creation. The static website setting should be under. Just scroll down to the bottom, over under the properties one. OK. 咁啊，你喺屬性嗰度咧就拉落底啊，咁你就可以揀 add this static web hosting。You click edit， 咁啊撳 edit， and you need to enable it and then define your static web page setting. For example, you need to have an index page and then the error page. For index page, it's quite easy to understand. The first page, you will look for the index.html. For error, is in case your friend or someone, the proper guy, look for a path or file is not exist, it will redirect to the error.html. And 嗱，咁其實你冇嘅，你好正常啫。網頁就有個 index 同埋個 error 其實就揾唔到嗰版就去 error 咯。咁其實佢仲可以支援啲 redirect 嘅。咁你其實可以某啲路徑啦，落個 example 咁你可以 redirect 佢去邊度咁樣。In case of you want to redirect the bucket in direct path, you can follow some rule to set up a JSON and then follow the example. You can redirect the user to other page. For example, you can still have discount condition and just reach out the document to configure your case. And you will the document will suffix it replaces. You can have some very simple HTML path modification。咁其實啲簡單嘢咯，即係佢 map 到啲咩可以做 mapping。 即係例如咁啊，見到 image 話去 forbidden 啊，咁你睇一啲 sample 嚟知，咁你其實你平日做啲 web server 你都可以成日 set redirect 㗎啦。OK, we just ignore it here. We are doing a very simple wrap, static wrap app. 咁我哋就係好簡單嘅嘢，咁就頭版 error, save it, and then you create a static wrap host, and then you can set you can see you can find the endpoint bucket side endpoint. Just scroll down to the bottom. You will see this. This is the domain, and you can try click on it. Just click on it. It should be show you the forbidden as you don't have the index HTML。咁其實你睇到呢個樣係正常，咁你咪擺翻落去。Okay, let's continue to upload your content into the website and just go back to here, and then we want to have some file to right click save as. Right click. Okay, save link as should be workable. Yes. Right click save link as. Save link as. Just save those files. Save link as。咁啊，right click 逐3隻 file save 咗佢先，頂佢要 upload。咁啊 download 完就得 upload 翻上去 bucket。咁 yeah, we go back to the bracket here objects。咁咪撳 objects 啦，跟住 click upload 就得噶啦。click on upload and you need to add files and go back to your downloads. And then those files is here. But I want to double check the content. But this will be okay since you see I see the preview here. I got the preview here of the HTML here. So it's a wrap property. Just highlight them, open, and then upload. 咁啊揀晒嗰幾隻 file 就 upload。咁就呢個 bucket。Destination detail 嘅 override this is version enabled and then encrypted and no locked。咁啊其實就版本控制咗之後撳上面咧，咁跟住又加密咯。咁啊 permission you see the summary is public permission 係 public 嘅。咁樣我哋 set 咗呢度應該係未搞嘅，sorry 未搞嘅。The permission is the private one. The original permission. Later we return it to public, but we will using the bracket policy. 咁遲啲我哋應該會整到去 public 嘅。咁但係我哋唔會用 ACL. We will not use ACL in general. Okay. So you see the permission public as its private one, and then the properties is standard class is about the pricing. You can train the pricing model here, the tier 嘅。咁其實你可以轉 tier 嘅。咁其實你呢度用唔同 tier 就有唔同屬性、唔同特性，可能價錢唔同，快啲慢啲咁樣嘅。Okay. We just keep it default, but I just open the detail setting for you to have a review. But story calculator you may train it based on the requirement on the price, on the cost you want to pay, and then how is the durability, availability, and the speed of download. Your different setting you need to review the lecture. Okay, just close this down, properties, and then we upload. 咁啊搞掂佢 upload. You see the upload progress here. 咁啊 upload progress 我哋就睇住轉啦。Okay, done. You see it is 3 file here. 咁啊3個 file 就係執到啦。Now we want to turn on the public access of the object. As we similar step, we go to properties. Okay. You remember you need to select the public bucket. You close here. Otherwise, you are in the upload screen, not the bucket screen. Close here. 咁 close 就係熄咗先，因為你 upload screen 嚟嘅。And then you go. You remember you still do the setting. You need to click on the bracket one, not the file. You click on here. This is the file. This is the object, not the bucket. You train the bucket setting, not the object setting. 咁我哋咧記住嚟揀嘢咧，唔好揀隻 file 即係揀個 object。咁我哋要揀個 bucket，因為你改 bucket setting 改 object setting 兩樣嘢。我哋改 bucket。We click on the bucket, and then go back to the properties, and then you will see the endpoint here, but just scroll down, you will see this is the previous one, the 403, and then you try again. Still 403 it makes sense since you don't have the permission to read the file. 咁仲係 403 係好正常嘅，因為其實你都未 make public. Now we want to let the file become public. There's 2 ways for you to do this. First way is more recommended. You bucket policy。Second way is object ACL 就 just one by one。咁我哋有兩個方法做，通常就係 bucket policy 咧就唔 recommend 你逐隻 file 做，因為呢樣嘢好危險嘅，好危險嘅，咁好容易出咗事嘅。所以我哋而家就 by default block 咗佢，就費事大家用，因為你唔小心 right click 一撳咗 public。This is many cases people accidentally make their file become public. Just a very simple right click and then make public will become internet accessible. It's very dangerous. So this is the reason why we don't recommend you to use ACL anymore. Just use the bracket policy. Okay, just go down. But for our case, we want to have a demonstration about ACL. That's the reason why still using ACL here. And you can do something like that. It's just go to the objects here, and then you can select all, and then go to actions. 咁啊 select 晒全部 object 啦，跟住 take action 啦，跟住你可以 make public using ACL. This is one of the method, and this is not recommend, but we just told you that this is still working if you enable ACL, but you got a lot warning. 咁其實呢個方法就唔係 recommend 嘅，咁但係就即係俾你玩一次嚟睇下咯。咁 make public very fast, and then you just try to refresh it. You should able to access the index one, and then it load JavaScript and load the CSS as well. So you got the style. Okay, correct. Now we want to we don't use bucket policy this time. I think this is the lab is here is using bucket policy. No problem. Just continue the lab and then see the modern method。咁其實之後會用 bucket policy 做翻個現代嘅方法。咁呢個係啲 legacy 嘅嘢，但係你都可以知下咯。You should learn, you should know about the ACL, the problem, and then for the worst case you will still have the chance to touch it, but don't use it anymore if you can. Okay, just continue to secure URL period. So because some個 presigned URL. We download it. News report PNG. Save link as. 咁咪 download 咗個 file 先 ，and then close the make public screen, close it, and click uploads， 咁 uploads add files. Or actually you can drag and drop file here. I can try it for you. Try this for you. Then you can just drag the report here. You drag it into there, and you see this file is here, and I don't expand the setting, just upload it. 咁我乜都唔搞啦，就咁 upload file 咯。Okay, close the upload screen， 咁啊 close 咗佢。And then you now you got the report. But for the report, I want to share it to my friend, but I want to have the under control. For example, I want to control the time, some constraint there. 咁例如我想 share 個 file 俾 friend， 我想行下時嘅。Okay, let's go to the screen of this new object. And then you can click on it. Actually, you can click on it or track it. No difference. Click on it or track it. But it tell you to click it. You track the here. 我哋揀咗佢啦，跟住就 action 啦。如果唔係，其實都冇所謂嘅。你撳入去都一樣撳到。And take action. You share with a presigned URL. 咁啊，整一個 presigned URL. And okay, just click on it. And then you can have some setting for you guys. For example, just time limit. Okay. We can set up 2 minutes. 俾2分鐘時間佢啦。And then create a presigned URL. It will expire after 2 minutes. 咁啊2分鐘之後呢條 link 就 download 唔到。Let's create a presigned URL and copy the presigned URL to your server. And then you can try the URL in another browser. 咁其實咧我 copy 條 link 之後就冇喺度試咁，你落咗 in 啊嘛。我哋開個無痕模式啦。We use a incognito windows and then paste it in there. Yes, you see the report. Yeah, since it is presigned URL, you will have a explanation of the URL. 咁其實過咗期就會 download 唔到啊，跟住等2分鐘你再開咧就 download 唔到啦。咁啊可以其中一個玩法。咁但係咧就behind the scene is that it's something encryption. Yeah, they sign it from AWS as gives the IAM permission in the URL, and then just compare the side and then the IAM is there. You can read more detail. This presigned URL is a very common technique inside cloud. For example, you can use presigned in cloud as well, but you can have more constraint to set up using SDK。嗱咁其實呢啲 presigned UI 係好 common 嘅，你可以攞嚟溝翻又有，佢又有，咁其實可以有啲 config 得仔細啲，可能 lock 埋啲時間，仲可以 lock 埋啲 IP 咁類似咁，你可以睇睇嘅，因為有啲 rule 嘅，即係可以多啲 rule 嘅。OK，let's continue and we just wait for it for a moment and then try the link again, but we don't sit here. We just continue work on the exercise and then try the URL up to 2 minutes. Now we want to play around the bucket policy and just go back to the bracket. Make sure you're in the bracket, not in the file. Here is a bracket and click on the permissions. And this is a warning that your bucket can have some public objects there. You see that you got a public static website. Otherwise, you can't do the static website. You must make it public. But now we want to have a rule is that I deny people to delete my file. OK， 咁其實咧，你咁整一定要 public 㗎啦，即係呢個咪啲網站嚟。咁但係而家我哋話喂好危險，俾人鏟咗 file 我唔係好想。咁我哋就可以用 bucket policy 去做一樣嘢，就唔俾人鏟啦，或者其實係咧，我哋可以用佢嚟做 share 啊 whatever， 咁你就可以自己諗。咁打粒星咧，真係所有人咁解嘅啫。OK，the star is mean everyone and you are quite very easy to understand. Here deny, disallow, and the disallow what action is delete object and then the file is here。嗱咁啊，其實好易明嘅，即係見到唔俾所有人 delete 嘢。就係咁解釋。OK， you need to copy down it and then replace your bracket name here. Replace it and just copy here and then place it here. Edit， 咁你撳一撳 edit 咯，跟住就貼一貼 paste it here and you can do it by editing， 你可以將撳下撳下得㗎，但我哋貼咗落去就算啦。Remember copy the bucket name here, not the ARM. Remember, not ARM is a full name. You just in the bracket. As the full name is here is ARM. OK， 呢個全嘅 ARM， 但係你而家你就淨係爭個 bucket 咁樣要 bucket man。OK， copy the bucket and then replace it here。咁啊換晒佢 replace it and this is something help you to generate the IM process. It's IM feature, but now you don't use it. 咁呢個可以用個 generator 去正，不過我哋都唔用。OK， just save changes and go back to the bracket. You should see the bucket policy have been updated. 咁你 look 翻低應該見佢更新咗啦。OK， and let's continue to try something. You just replace it here. 又咪搞到咁啦。就 save 咗佢咯 ，object tab 啦。We will try to delete the file. Okay, and just go down. Just reverse it. Here, come back to the object tab, and then you scroll down. For example, you try to delete the index. 咁我哋試下 delete 個 index 啦，咁咪 highlight 佢啦，咁啊 delete。And then you need to type the delete to confirm it. Otherwise, it will lose a file. You will lose a file. But you have enabled version control, so it still keep in the bracket. 咁其實咧就 delete 就理論上會唔見咗 file， 但係其實我哋有 version control 噶嘛。咁其實個 file 係收咗喺底嘅，就會有個 label 話扮 delete 貼咗個 label 遮住咗佢嘅。OK, actually behind the scenes is put a delete label there just so that you are not able to read about to look the file still there, but in the version control. Actually, this is not delete. Really able to delete. You really able to delete. Actually, it's not delete. But for this time, we will just set up a permission to stop people from try to delete. OK。咁今次其實試咗咧根本唔得嘅。咁但係咧，如果真係 delete 佢都唔係鏟嘅，因為個 version control。咁啊，其實嗰個 version control 好頹嘅，因為你 delete 嗰個嘢咧，佢就貼個貼紙喺度嗱，冇遮住咗佢扮 delete 嘅啫，即係嗰個叫 label delete label， 我 delete label 遮咗佢。OK， delete object，and then you found the problem. Oh, you got permission denied.And this is expressed as we set up the bucket policy, so it's become unable to delete. You protect your file through bucket policy. But actually, normally we use the bucket policy to set up a public bracket, also very reputable. And you can pick out here example. For example, you run a public website, you can follow the instruction. You see something like, as I know, there are some examples to set up public website bucket policy。咁其實咧，通常咧 bucket policy 都用嚟做 set up website 嘅，咁啊呢度可以做埋嘅。咁你喺度抄下，唔知撳下就揾到個 bucket policy 係做 public website，不過費事抄到啦，唔知你上網揾好易揾嘅啊。OK，let's continue。And then I think we have way more than 2 minutes already。咁我哋應該等咗2分鐘㗎。So let's go back to this screen. We have the pizza URL. Just refresh it. Oh, disabled. The permission is access denied. Expired. OK, you see expired。咁我哋試到啦，咁就過2分鐘條 pizza URL 你再 refresh 就唔得。Oh, let's try update the web page。咁我哋今次試下 update。Go back to the object and then open the index.html。咁我哋開翻個 index 頭版、後版 ，right click with Visual Studio Code on Notepad。咁你會求其揾樣嘢開嚟改下佢啦。And we want to update it to find something so create by with your name。咁我哋揾 create by，Control copy。Control C, Control F， 咁啊 Control C, Control F 揾佢 create by。Okay, it should be somewhere, but I don't know where the right. This is not there。唔知邊個位啦喂。Oh, where is the? Oh, sorry. Server replace with. Just look for this one. Server from S3 file. Control F。Control V. It's here. You just shrink it. Will do anything. Created by someone. Created by me. Cyrus Wong。嗱咁啊，改佢。咁啊 create by。咁其實喺個 head section。And then you save it。咁啊改完就 save 咯。And upload. Take the action. Pop an object here。And then, okay, you need to modify it and then upload it into the bucket again. Just click F file, index, and upload. Oh, okay, you will find the problem. I can't upload it. What's the detail? I think this is about the bucket policy maybe。可能 bucket policy 都晾住咗佢。Wait a second. Just follow the step we will again. We can't delete it, but we also can't update it. Let me think about it. OK。嗱，咁我哋試上唔到啦，咁應該就要 permissions。Oh, something wrong. It's not about a bucket policy. It's about a time outed already. It's not making sense. Oh, my lab timeout. I think you may got this problem as well. Wait a second. Just go back to the branch here, and it should have already timeout, so I can complete the last step here. But I just skip it. You can just follow yourself as you need to just upload the file again and then make the project again. You refresh the web page. You will find it says the web will update HTML, and then finally you just follow this screen to show the version, and you will see the lab here. But when you start it, it will create a new version for you, so I can't continue anymore. But if you continue to work on the lab, it's quite straightforward. You just click on the screen and then cut object version, and you see the two version here. 咁我唔好意思，整唔切啦，因為我睇唔到，唔係趕時間，佢殺咗我個 lab 啦。咁其實冇嘢，冚完上面之後 make public 啦，咁會睇到啦。咁然之後咧，其實你跟住呢個 screen 咧，就咁嘅啫。你 click 一 click 呢個 show version 咧，就見到上一個版本嘅 HTML，跟住咧你可以 click 一 click 佢嘅。其實佢有 unique ID，你可以 download 翻落嚟，咁你就可以睇到之前個版本。You can get all of your change of version through this screen. Just click on the show versions, and then you will see all the changes every time, and then you can download it back to recover it. And the delete file also can show it here. 咁其實就冇乜特別嘢啦。咁做完。 Okay, thank you. Just oh, next time we will do work on the left faster to remember. This is too short time for me. Yeah. Okay.